Hello. Let's start a new series here. I feel like most people only watch like the beginning struggles. Like most nation, just like in E4 has some like beginning struggle. For example, the last game I played was the United States of America. I like won the Civil War, united the country. So most of the hard part was over. So I thought like after that, not many people would watch it, even if it would be fun, because I do enjoy the economic development and reforms. So it would be good to see if I could get surpass Britain in GDP, which I think is a potential because USA has a strong, very strong growth potential with so much arable land, so they can support a huge population. So who shall I play next? I played Russia, Ottomans, United States and France. Britain will probably be a bit too easy. So I'm thinking Prussia, Austria or Sardinia and Piedmont. All of these, I have avoided those because this unification mechanic is kinda... It's a little bit complicated, let's call it like that, but it's time to to do one of these to experience the unification mechanic. So let's dive into Prussia. We are ruled by King Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern. We have a large standing army. Like they say, it's we're not a state, we are an army with a state. Prussia managed to gain large swaths of land in the Napoleonic Wars and has spent the last few years making reforms across the country. Will Prussia continue this path and perhaps unite Germany? Let's see, we are Protestants and we accept the North German culture. We have a fine literacy rate, our population is not very large and the arable land is not very large either, so let's go. Okay, so first it's time to read about how that works. I did play Prussia, but it was a long time just when the game was released, so I have to do some reading here. We start with Friedrich Krupp company. It's like a famous company. It's still even in World War II it was like one of the major German weapons manufacturers, and I think they were here in the Ruhr Valley. But I don't know really when did Friedrich Krupp his company get founded. Yeah, it was founded 1811 by Friedrich Krupp. Okay. So for it to get prosperous we need artillery, arms, steel, and we get kill rate, which is a good modifier. We don't have any journal entries yet, but we have these ones. Schleswig-Holstein question. Schleswig-Holstein question must be resolved before German unification can seriously be entertained. Slesvig and Holstein are these ones. They are part of the Kingdom of Denmark, I think. Let's see. They are personal union under Denmark, so we need to do something. What do we need to do here? Now this will activate now, and this one will also activate now, and so let's wait one day, and we should get that one. I think we should get that one, but we didn't maybe. they should activate soon. Let's look at the other stuff first then. So our leader, he is looks kinda old. How old is he? Shouldn't I get a pop-up here? Tell me how old he is. Maybe it's like this. Yeah, he is 66, and he's part of the armed forces, and he's a royalist, and he's direct, and which is good for warfare and offensive planner. His heir, probably his son, is being reserved. Also armed forces, and he's also a royalist. Not a very good person. Okay, so these are part of the government. For some reason we are bolstering the evangelical church. I don't need to do that. We have monarchy and autocracy, national supremacy, freedom of conscience, appointed bureaucrat, professional army. We don't have any home security. Would be good to get national guard so we can conscript more battalions. That would increase our, and would also be good to change trade policy here. We have interventionism, which is a fine one to start with. We have the tenant farmers. That's also fine. No colonial affairs. I could get start building a colonial empire. Historically, Germany didn't do it until after they were unified. I guess mostly because they would have been very vulnerable. But after that, they started to build. So I think it's fun. Colonies are fun in this game, so I kind of like to do that. Have migration controls. What kind of institutions? We have level 2 education. This education is king. This is by far the best institution in the game, so you want to increase it. And what interest groups do we have? We have Junckers, who is a landowners, and we have Prussian-British Friendship Committee, anti-French and anti-Russian. No, anti-Austrian, I mean. So I'm going to start to play according to this ones. Can't invite any agitators. And we are part of a trade league known as Zollverein. It's this means customs union in German. And we have police coordination, that's nice, and also internal trade. I think like the external trade is more strong, but we can always add that one also, I think. Internal trade, basically the idea is that you will create like a huge own trading block, and then like do some protectionism stuff here. And these are our all of these are inside the Zollverein. So compare it to Vicky 2 when these German states were part of the Austrian bloc, and now they are part of the German bloc. So we start like in an easier position than in Vicky 2. And this guy, King William of Hanover, when Britain didn't have any, I think the king died without an heir. They picked the king from Hanover, William of Hanover, and because Britain is used like it's the most powerful country in the world, so instead of Hanover deciding over Britain, of course he moved to London, and they decide over Hanover. But I think there is an event when his daughter, Princess Victoria, becomes queen. Then I think there is some kind of event where the nation of Hanover, they will not be part of their sphere, so we could influence them then. So we don't have to go to war. with Britain. But we might have to do go to war with Denmark to free the Germans here. So let's see here. We want to improve with Britain, and we want to have some defensive pacts. If we can do it with someone, doesn't look like it. Any investment stuff? Not really. So Austria is liking us, France is not liking us, Russia is liking us. So we have some we have some special war goals here, I think, against the Austrians. But they like us too much. We can't do anything here. So what I will do, I will start to work on these small ones to try to get them into my sphere diplomatically. Who can I rival? Can rival a lot of people, like Spain. I don't like. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I need some more points, so let's rival. Maybe I want to conquer Netherlands later, so let's rival them also. And I'm gonna wait to conquer France. We will have to go to war with them to recapture this German land of Elsass-Lothringen. Is this province is called Elsass-Lothringen, and it's a homelands of the South Germanic people. But let's start with that, so we don't make too many enemies, and improve with Bremen, Hamburg, and Oldenburg. So let's just. I'm subscribing. Now I will also start to commenting on them. Okay, let's start with that. I think nationalism is it gives some kind of events. It's like all these nationalist movement to unite a culture group starts with that one. So let's go for this one first. Grain is expensive. Let's see here if we can trigger corn laws. Where is corn laws? Here is corn laws. Yeah, we can do the corn laws if we do an export tariff on grain. So let's do that. So we should get the corn law event, which will do so that the landowners, there is a likely chance that we will get like a market liberal landowner. And it's time to get some interest here, and I think I'm just gonna go for some African stuff here. And it's let's look at the buildings then. Have two construction sectors. Development. We have a weak navy. Maybe when I don't think like in E4 like you couldn't take Denmark like without controlling these straits here in Denmark. But I think in this game you can. So I don't need to. The only reason why I would get a navy is if I'm going to start colonizing, conquering, then I will need a navy, of course. Let's look at the tax situation. So we are needing needing 3 more here. And I want to increase the education. So, and then let's look at the... Don't have any railways. Do I need infrastructure somewhere? No, not really. Not right now. Do I need universities somewhere? No. Okay, and then look at the budget. We have this one doesn't revenue much money, so let's remove it. Liquor is fine. It gives 7,000 for 100. That's fine. Rest one here is not very needed, so let's go for some decrease instead. I am building up Silesia, so let's build some of these in Silesia also. We already have 2 here, so let's go for... Can maybe support 4 more or something like that. And put in a decrease here. So we're building up Silesia, it's here. And let's look where are our best regions right now. Silesia is the best one. Brandenburg is the second best. And then Ruhr. So let's maybe start to improve those then, I guess. Like that, and maybe try to get some immigrants here. Let's also see if we have like any special places. Silesia is good for coal, and these ones are also good for coal. So let's try to get immigrants here. Something like that could be good for start. And let's start the game and see if I can get some... let's put this one on top. Let's see if I can... Maybe here on Monday the event starts. I have the con law active now. So if I get free trades, then I get more loyalists. So let's see if I can reform that. Can't do it because I need the industrialist in my government, so let's see if I can reform that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm still, it's still fine. Confirm. Let's wait 1 week, maybe. Okay, now I got these events here, so let's read them it. I need nationalism. And here I... So basically I need to go to war with Denmark for these ones. Can I do it already? I can do it. Well, let's read it again if it's enough that I did transfers. If it's enough to transfer subjects here. Prussia controlled part of Slesvig Holstein. I think I'm not so sure about that. Let's maybe Google that. My other friend wants to play another game, so I'm going to end the episode here, and we will continue later. So see you.